We come right back to this bullshit. Selena sighed, turned and started walking along the wall, taking care to keep her hand on it. I took a closer look and noticed bumps in the white plastic formed some kind of complex pattern as if the wall was a giant microchip. The albino, she has a name's fingertips glided precisely over winding paths. At the intersections, it switched to other paths and followed them with precision. Furthermore, the girl never even glanced at the wall as if she'd memorized the patterns on all the walls in the clinic's huge, multi-storied building. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out to be just the case, if the moves are true and the brain of an autistic... Are we just assuming she's autistic at this point? Like, come on, dude! Incredibly powerful computer that's better than any electronic device on Earth. Bullshit. They're not better than ATMs, because I don't get money out of them. That's a horrible joke, and I apologize. But at the same time, this game's the one being a dick about it. Let's be fair here. We entered the elevator. A path on the wall went through one of the buttons, and the doors closed smoothly without a sound. Okay, now we're in a different room. I was about to ask why we weren't moving when I felt my insides jerk. The doors parted again. I remember what floor we were on. I saw no numbers and no buttons. Not that there were any. That would... whatever. How did they choose the right button out of 50? Why do you assume 50? Do they count from the edge every time? Which edge? Top or bottom? Why does it matter? This room is as white as all the other facilities of the clinic. Well, I think of it, that's strange. All the buildings are clear glass. Even the partition walls are see-through. Yet they're white here. Is it because it's a clinic? No one wants to look at blood and guts during a surgery? Ugh, that's probably accurate, actually. If you insist on this glass building bullshit. The old man's head was already here. No wonder. It's not like it has to roll up and down the stairs, touching the steps with its lips. Huh? What's up, Doc? Want to get started with the treatment? You are the most easygoing, accepting of this brave new world fuckhead I've known. The head nodded as if to say less. Yeah. Excellent. Let's crack your skull and take a look at what you've got under the hood. Apparently I went fail. I felt a chill rush over my entire body. The old man joyfully roared with laughter. Come on, young man, lighten up. Clearly we're not going to cut your precious skull open. Not today, that's for sure. I can examine any patient's insides without doing that. Did you forget that, too? And I thought my jokes were stupid. I touched my head. I remember something here, but here, nothing. Is it a quote? I should hope so. Yeah, it's from a movie. Oh, well, I haven't seen it. I decided not to say from which. That Soviet movie was outdated even in my time. A Russian film. I don't know. A movie I see, but I was told you have amnesia, mon cher. But who told you? Garda. Who else? On the other hand, that person may not remember his name while having memories of all movies he's ever watched and all books he's ever read. Fuck off. Human brain's an amazing thing. It hasn't been fully studied even in this world. I jumped and the old man noticed, or I think he did. This new age, advanced and enlightened world. It's amazing how much progress science has made since back when I was young. Nowadays, it's like magic. I know I greet people like this. I come up to them, boy, funny about this new age, huh, that we're all living in. Fancy this wonderful scientific future tech, and they're like, dude, it's the present. Nobody talks that way. The old man fell silent and got lost. By the way, do you remember your name? Ugh. Fuck. I have a stomachache now. It's bloody fucking hot. Fuck you. I don't care if you can hear my stupid fan. I'm turning it on. It's fucking hot in here. You can probably hear that. Again, don't give a rat's ass. Broiling in here. Oh, it's so much better. It's so much better. What if the locals think my name is weird? Even my friends and colleagues thought it was weird. Oh yeah, your fucking weird French prophet's name, or whatever the shit it was. Gregorio Stagelbutz, or whatever. I don't want to make anything up. My lies could confuse me later on. Just Steve. It's easy. Head didn't ask my name. It didn't say its own either. I should have been glad that everyone else around is so incurious. But I was a bit disappointed. Disappointing when no one's interested in you. On the other hand, I of all the people should be used to it. It's the story of my life. But I don't remember who I am or where I live. But then I thought, yeah! You cannot do this! Sometimes I realized how silly my sense of humor is. The old man smiled and somehow managed to guess my thoughts. And you've forgotten how to use the terminal. I think he smiled at his own thoughts, but not mine. He sounded sarcastic and almost asked, which terminal? But bit the words back. What if the terminal equals to all the movies I've ever watched?
This is so dumb. I hate this game. It's barely a game. Ah!
It's so boring. At least the rainbow pubes is weird with the amount of... interesting with the amount of weirdness. What if the terminal equals to all the movies I've watched and all the books I've read in my life? So I should remember how to use it even after memory loss. But I could not help but looking around in search of a display and keyboard. Although, what if they go into the hologram? Surely an interface window would open in the air. If what? How could it open? Clap my hands, play some tune, call it, am I calling for you? Terminal, the great spirit of the worldwide network? The head frowned, looking somewhere around my forehead. Stop! You, mon cher, have not just hematoma and combustion. Your terminal is not working. Are we all robots here? This is said in a tone to inform me, my friend, your ears have fallen off and your brain has been resolved. Look at the old man is unfocused. He's blinking his left eye and his right. Is it nervous tick? Oh, he said your, meaning that I have it. On me? I touched my forehead where the old man was staring, or in me, inside of my head. Why not? It would not have been that hard for them to just put some machine inside a brain, but I'm not from their time. Now calm down. This is no terminal. There is no terminal. I'm not from here, but the next thought freaked me out. This is not my body. I can see clearly. My muscles are well defined. I think my posture even changed. I have only my memories left. Even the brain may be sunbeat. Or not. They might have frozen me and woke me up in the future. Simulated muscle growth like in the Matrix movie. More references. Fixed my eye vision. We implanted a computer into my brain. So what? It would be awesome. It would be awesome if it worked, but... So what, Doc? Am I hopeless? Does my brain need to be formatted with a compass? Head blinked for the last time with its left eye, and the right one, and stared right at me. Why hopeless? Depends on the hopes you have. The terminal has really been broken by a hit. I've never seen anything like it before. I'm afraid you'll have to exist in an information vacuum from some time, unless we grow a new one. They are also cultivated. I imagine a slimy parasite being put into my nose. Alcohol. Just because I don't know what's happening. And maybe if I'm drunk enough, I'll be able to make some kind of connection. He extended his tentacles into my brain, squeezed the... How much have I had? Squeezed into the skull, tosses and turns inside, making it uncomfortable. I shivered. There. Not a big deal. I can live with the vacuum. The information one. I will ask questions using my mouth. They'd stare at me as if I had said something really stupid. Like I would shave using only my legs, or eat candy with my butt. But I did just want to... Well, we are talking right now. Cannot someone help me manage it? Show me around. Tell me everything. I'm gesturing to my ceiling. You can't see it. It's very dramatic. Oscar-worthy, mind you. Doc looks somewhere to my left, blinked with one eye, blinked again. He's using his terminal. If it's in his brain, it can display information on his channels. That's handy. Ah! So, based on his eye movements, it's projecting holographically a screen that he is then using. I miss having fun in video games. Instead of clicking a mouse... Sorry, it's occurring to me that some of you might have figured out I maybe had one or two before I started. To get myself warmed up for this thrilling adventure. But if you haven't figured that out, shut up. Instead of clicking a mouse, you can just blink, scroll down... Well, mon cher, I think there is one person. Ask your wife to help you. I hiccuped, did not know what to say, and hiccuped again. I'm married? It was funny, then. It was sad. I was confused, and I became convinced that the body was clearly not mine. It lived its own life and even got married, and now I moved in like a parasitizing terminal. If I really were unfrozen and treated, they would not give me a wife, a terminal, and then crush it with a blow to my head and dispose of my body in an abandoned building somewhere outside the city. Good point. Judging how you reacted, you don't remember your wife either. I didn't answer. I just took it up once again, and things do come in threes. Let me show her to you just in case, so that you would not miss her. I can't imagine her liking the situation. I hit the wrong button. That was the speed of my mouse. Now I have to fuck around. You! 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 Head blinked and another face appeared in the air right next to it. Linda! Doc grinned. He even seemed upset that I remembered my wife. My wife? I need to get used to it. Great, you remember her then. However, she is not Linda anymore, but Lynn Barr. She took your last name. I felt my brain was about to explode, so I married... In this alternate future world, I married the first girl that had pity sex with me. Okay. Why? No, why am I asking why? Fuck this game. Fuck everything about this game. This game's fucking stupid. I felt as if my brain was about to explode. I was processing new information and making some conclusions, like it's not the future after all. Not just the future. More of a different world! Like a parallel reality! People living here the same as in my world. Even their names are almost the same. The only difference is the names are divided into two parts, like a first and last. The second part, the last name. Linda, Lynn Barr, therefore, Barr's... Oh, fucking Christ. Hi, alcohol. I read ahead. Therefore, Barr is my last name. Does that make me Akbar? Aki Barr? Aki. For real. I almost laughed out loud. Finally, I got rid of that name. I hate it so much. I could be Ono Ray here. I did not particularly want to be Ono. Aki is so much better. If you think about it, however, not much has changed. Even in my world, Aki is more often than Ono. Ono Ray, Aki Bar, Linda... Maxim? What? As if I landed on a plot of inhabited island by the Stragatsky brothers. Oh yeah. Noki pointed out the language is Russian. So, Russian guy. Go outside of your basement, and the first woman you see, walk up to her and say, hello, in Russian. I don't know. You clearly know a certain amount of English that you were able to translate this. In Russian, or you had a friend do it. Fucking have someone translate this sentence for you. Walk up to the first woman you see, and just introduce yourself. Hello, my name is blank. Watch how they respond. 0 out of however many women you talk to. 1 billion. There's 7 billion people in the world. Half of them are women. 3.5 billion. 0 out of 3.5 billion will ever talk like the way you have written. Okay? I guarantee that. I even want to check out Horizon for retranslating towers. Concussion is minor. I sent prescriptions to your home. Synthesizer. Go home and have a rest. I'll call you when the terminal is ready. All the best. I wish you good health. Austin thought I walked to the elevator. So, what do we have? Terminal. Something like augmented reality. No external devices. However, there are internal ones. Apparently living ones. And they tuck them directly into the brain. I failed to define whether I was a pro or con. On the other hand, there were new opportunities and On the one hand, there were new opportunities. On the other, a living thing in my head. I like this new world of high technology and beautiful people. I am not particularly disgusted by revealing outfits of Bear Girl's assets either. Oh. That's bottle 3. I am not that stupid to say no to free erotics. I would drink again, but I made a rule, didn't I? And a wife! This sounds weird. I cannot be a husband. I am not a boy, of course, but I have no experience in matrimonial stuff. Somehow I imagine the whole wife thing's gonna be written by a... it's gonna sound like it's written by a Russian guy who's never left his basement of waifu pillows. What should I do? Do I have any duties apart from material ones? Should I probably friend a job? I should probably friend a job and provide for my family, I thought, driving away vulgar thoughts of marital duties. Sex, you say? Heaven forbid. In this game, never. I think I may have a job. But will my body be able to manage without involvement of my brain? Let's hope I am a porter and not, let's say, a composer. To work in IT is not an option here. It's like to make medieval blacksmiths working as like... Having invented nothing, I decided to say goodbye to the doctor and his autistic assistant. And I realized I was already in a taxi. Ah, those thoughts. Why so quiet? No gossip to discuss. No nasty things to share. I don't want to for some reason. I recognize the voice momentarily. Are you the only cabbie here? Of course not. It's just a coincidence. I silently gloated. Clearly he silently gloated. Sorry, I didn't know that. What?! Alright, I'm gonna make up my own dialogue. After these... Nope. No, back up. Oh, I wanted to back... Oh, okay. Okay, I silently gloated. Then a line of dialogue. Let's see. It will be most interesting for you to know that it turns out I have tiny penis syndrome. Turns out I have the smallest penis in all the land. I am also mentally retarded by today's standards. Even back then I was mentally retarded. Turns out I'm a pathetic shell of a human being who's never even smelled a woman, let alone have a conversation with her. And I thought it would be a good idea to make a visual novel about having rampant sex that transports me to alternate dimensions. I'm not making that up. That is the actual plot on the Steam store. One of the reviews says on the Steam page, this was great fun for my family and friends for the first half hour. Okay? I played the first half hour. I know that's bullshit. If you played the whole game, maybe some pity laughs came out of this. But not from the first half hour. Holy fuck. Ow! My leg. I banged the table with my leg. Fucking holy shit. Yeah, that's all in that one dialogue box. Sorry I didn't know that. Yeah, fair enough. After these words, I started thinking like my invisible... I even started liking my invisible driver. I am also sorry. There was a moment of awkward silence. I just started to feel annoyed when the taxi driver talked again. You're out at your destination. You wanna... Good luck. It sounded quite sincere. You take care, too. Rate his performance, bro. It started getting darker. I admired lights of Glass City. Such a view was worth bumping your head and losing your old life. Fucking really? I don't want to comment on the background art, because somebody worked hard on that. Pokemon Go, fuck off. I don't care about you on my phone. Losing my old life is not really a big deal. I don't want... Hello there, husband. Where have you been these days? You must be covered in hickeys. I heard you decided to play crazy. It was smart. Some foolish woman would have probably believed that, but not me. Nice outfit, you whore. You're not half laughing. Local Linda was even meaner than Earth one. And how did local me manage to marry her? Poor guy, or should I say poor me? Oh, I'm sorry. She's crazy. And poor you for marrying a woman who expects you to come home once every few days and not sleep around. What is wrong with you? Let's not make it worse. She's getting so red. Making a deep breath. Here we go.
Hi, sweetheart. Happy to see you. You keep getting prettier with those rosy cheeks. Such a beauty. Let's go home. What are we having for dinner?
Consolidating a joke, I kissed Linda on the cheek. Then I turned to a nearby building but hesitated momentarily.
Do we live here?
Taken aback, wife. Froze with bulging eyes. Doesn't even get a name anymore, just wife. Can I also point out how he said hi? No explanation for what I've done. Gosh, you're pretty. Food. Now. When is it? It seemed a joke was a success and caused the desired effect. The nagging stopped. Yeah, real nagging. Who are you? Oh, no, I mean, we need to go that way. Let me show you. I hesitated, not knowing what to do. Follow her, jump ahead. I took my wife by the arm and walked beside her. Maybe we're less of a dick than this world's version of us. Who knows? Lynn walked in silence, occasionally glancing at me. We went into the elevator with buttons without numbers and went up to about the 10th floor. The elevator stopped. Speaking of stopping, I'll read this and be done. And we were right in the apartment. Funny, it looks like a penthouse for the rich. Choked around and was blown away. Fortunately, I didn't need alcohol for the last 5 minutes. That'll probably change. When we come back, more drinking. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later. Shooting your see around, ass clown. This game fucking stupid.